Hi, good morning, happy Monday. It's Kathleen with KathleenSummons.com, and I am here talking about emails and how something came up over the weekend where I was talking to someone I know pretty well who was complaining about the cost of their email subscriber list. Whatever email provider it charges for 20,000 subscribers is too much. And it got me thinking, and I didn't really spout off to this person because that's not cool. That's not what you do. Because I don't get invited out very often as it is, and if I just start spouting off to somebody while I am out, it's not going to do me very well. But this person also mentioned the phrase sales funnels and asked if that's something I put together, and I said yes, because it's hard to say no to something like that. If somebody speaks the lingo, yeah, I will absolutely tell you that I work with sales funnels, because sales funnels are basically just like an email page that is supposed to grab your attention and give you your email list, which then converts into an offer. But the emails are the funnel, because so often, no matter what opt-in you use, whether that's a webinar or a quiz or a checklist or a spreadsheet or whatever you've decided that is something other than, hey, sign up for our emails, that thing, even if it's really, really good, will only convert a small percentage of people. But because you crafted that opt-in to be either like a slice of your paid offer, or something that helps people get to know a little bit about what your paid offer is, because of that, then you definitely want to nurture those people through email. And so your emails should be converting people. So the person who has 20,000 subscribers and a 0% conversion rate, yeah, sure. That if you are not out earning what you have to pay any of your email providers, then what I think is, before you go and decide maybe I should find a cheaper email provider, I think what you should do instead is work on your copy. So like I said, so you get people to give up their email address, they get access to whatever you've decided to build as an opt-in, then they get on your list to learn more about your offer. Remember, that's why they're getting on your list. Then some of them buy your offer, and then those people who have success in your offer, they tell other people. And the best email follow-up sequences to these opt-ins feels like a gentle magnet, right? The reader is compelled to know the next step, and they don't feel pushed into anything, just like you wouldn't propose on the first date, right? It's an analogy that is tired, but actually makes a lot of sense. You're not asking for a lifetime commitment from your email list like you are when you propose, but it is similar to courting, where you don't go from, hey, can I buy you a drink, to, hey, do you want to move in together? Not without some serious lead nurturing along the way, right? So before you go and set it on fire and say, forget it, I'm going to switch to a different email provider that I don't even know. So then you're first of all, switching email providers is complicated on purpose. The email providers don't want to make it easy for you to leave. So then you're committing all of this brain space to something that will have a marginal difference, especially if you go from something like MailChimp to something like Active or ConvertKit, because MailChimp charges you for people who are in this list, even if they have the same email address, and then the other ones are subscriber based. But we're talking maybe it'll drop you down a tier if you have that many subscribers. But really, what I want you to look at is your email follow-up sequence. What happens after they've watched your webinar or they've downloaded your thing? What kinds of emails are you sending? Are you sending, thank you for coming, here's a recap? Are you sending one email for every of each of the 6 mistakes people make in what they put in their coffee, or whatever it is you're selling? Are you sending an email that says mistake 1, X, mistake 2, X? Because remember, as much as you rehearsed and worked on and edited and refined your presentation, and as many times as you've done it, these people are seeing it for the first time. And we humans need repetition in order to learn better. Do you have a frequently asked questions email where even if they're not frequently asked questions, they are the objections that people might have. This might not work for me. This might not work at all. I don't know if I can trust you. All of those kinds of questions should be answered in the FAQ email, but not like one. If you come up with 20 questions, you need to split that up into 3 or 4 emails. And then testimonials and screenshots. This eye cream made me look 20 years younger. And screenshots if you have them. So if they're like nice comments on your Facebook page, great. If you do all those, pretty quickly you'll see that you'll put together a really solid follow-up sequence. And I think, like, since I'm on my soapbox anyway, let me just address the people that like to throw jargon around to make all of this seem complicated. What I just laid out for you in the last 6 minutes is a very comprehensive email strategy. So when somebody strategy, or when people throw around the word strategy or systems or something like that makes it sound like, well, okay, I'll buy into that. Like, remember, an email strategy is just a way to talk to the person that you want to continue the relationship with. An organization system is just something that helps you get your work done, right? So be wary of people who offer systems and solutions and you have to get better at copy. You have to get better at talking to your person. If you have a bunch of people on your email list and you are not converting, ask them what they want to read about and then do that. It shouldn't be that complicated. Remember that your people opted in, that you're not bothering them. They have opted in because of something compelling that made them want to give you their email address. You got this. All you need to do is talk to them, ask them, write to them. Remember that they are people and not just numbers on the subscriber list. And if people are not engaging with your stuff, clean them out. I will be back on Wednesday. If you are among the people who observe this holiday, I do whatever it is you do on. Anyway, that awkward sign off. I don't know what President's Day even is. So I will see everybody on Wednesday. Thank you for coming to The Untapped Entrepreneur, where we talk about how to leverage your expertise and position your expertise in such a way that people will give you more money and build a minimum marketing engine. Yes, including sales funnel. Get that done. Talk to you soon. Thanks.